Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Manning Field. Lynn Tech right back at it, but this is their first league game, taking on Shawsheen. They had their first game last night. They won a big game over Lynn English in a shootout in the city tournament, and they'll be playing again on Saturday for the second year in a row in the city championship. They're taking on Shawsheen. Shawsheen is also 1-0. They won their first game. For Coach Tom Severo, Coach Moreno from Tech. It will be father-son again on Saturday. Coach Moreno's the father coaching this team Tech, and his son coaching Lynn Classical. And they'll be meeting for the second year in a row, father-son. So we're underway. Shawsheen in white, Tech in blue. Tech almost gave it away. Tech scored the first goal yesterday, and then St. Mary's got a goal 1 minute. English, got a goal 1 minute into the second half. And it stayed that way 1-1 for the shootout. It went into, I believe, 6, possibly 7. I forget now whether it was 6 or 7 shooters. And English missed the last shot. Both goaltenders made a save in the shootout. Shawsheen gets on the board quickly from the 10-yard line. Arino Trotta. He beat everybody to the ball. He got down. He fired the shot, left-footed, just snuck it inside the near post, just past the outstretched reach of Jason Alacron. And very quickly, Shawsheen on the first shot on net, and their first little move down into Tech territory, they score the goal. Knocked out by Shawsheen. Everybody getting a foot on it, trying to get it in play. Tech has it. Tipped away. Shawsheen winds up with it. And they knock it out of play. So we're underway here at LETV. City soccer tournament got us started with the girls and the boys. It'll be Lynn English and St. Mary's and the girls. Both of them won 4-0. And it will be, as I mentioned, Tech and Classical. Tech won that shootout. Classical had a big game against St. Mary's. They won 7-0. And it wasn't that close. St. Mary's only had one shot on net. And Classical had a ton of shots on net. They knocked home 7 of them, but they could have got a couple more. Shawsheen taking it away. Tech takes it back, but they're going to get called for taking Shawsheen down. And Shawsheen will get a free kick. Jason Alacron in net for Tech. Adam Kearns for Shawsheen. Shawsheen is missing two of their two best players, according to Tom Severo, their coach. They had one in the first game that got hurt as Alacron picks that one off in the air. They said he didn't have a concussion, but the trainer wanted to hold him out to be sure. So he's sitting a game. But then the other player, house rules at Shawsheen, he got caught vaping and is going to miss the first 5 games of the season. This Shawsheen team only has 4 seniors. They're a very young team. They knock it deep. Trying to get there first. Couldn't. It went out of play. I don't know if they thought the ball was dead. Everybody kind of stopped. I was going to say nobody was offside. Everybody all of a sudden stopped. There was no whistle blown. But then the shot from long range, Alarcon was able to get it, kick it back upfield. That was kind of a little bit strange. Looked like everybody going full tilt, and all of a sudden everything stopped. Everybody hit the pause button. Shawsheen keeping Tech bottled up. Lead pass gets deflected. Tech comes back with it. They leave it back deep. Getting it to the near side. Trying to center it and get it out in front. Coming all the way out of the net, out around the 5-yard line. Went up and got 2 hands on it, knocked it away, and then fell on it at the 10-yard line. And I'm not sure what this call is. It appears as though Tech is going to get a free kick from the 10-yard line. Shawsheen sets up the picket fence. Straight on kick. Nice save by the goaltender. A rocket of a shot. And Kearns was able to get up and get 2 hands on it. It looked like it was under the top crossbar going to go in. And Kearns made a terrific save. Tech will get a corner kick from the near side. They kick it deep. It's headed away by Shawsheen. Tech knocks it back. And there's Kearns going over and picking it off in the air. So he helped himself there. Certainly, they had to go high to get over the little picket fence they set up. Kicks this one high and short. Everybody going up. Everybody missed the header. Tech trying to come back. Broken up by Shawsheen. Tech keeping getting the Shawsheen in. Out in front, couldn't get a shot off. Now they get the shot off, and it goes in. They lifted it up over the goaltender. Curls it up as high as he could. It just got under the top crossbar and went in the back of the net. Builder Arriaga drilled that one. And just got it high enough that it went over the head of Kearns. He went as high as he could to try and get a piece of it and couldn't. And it went under the top crossbar into the back of the net. So that little, a minute or two pressure that Tech put on paid off with the tying goal. And we're back even. Let's see if that gives Tech a little bit of life. Shawsheen blocks it and brings it back the other way. Tech knocks it back upfield. Headed back by Shawsheen. And we got a little banging and bumping going on. And they call it on Shawsheen. Tech will get the free kick. And a shot from long range with the left foot goes high, wide, and way out of play. Over under the scoreboard. And they're putting all kinds of soccer balls in play. Now they finally get straightened out. And we'll play with one ball. Tech trying to set something up. Little give and go is broken up by Shawsheen. Tech gets it back. Letting them play a little bit, a little bumping and banging going on. They almost lined up a shot. They had a shot, didn't take it, and then he tried to make a little shake and bake move by the defense and got broken up. Should have taken the shot when they had it. Again, he had a man wide open that could have got a shot on net. He tried to, again, a little shake and bake, squeeze through a couple of defenders. Maybe a little too much one-on-one. Shawsheen letting it go out of play. But it was touched by Shawsheen. And Tech is going to get a corner kick. The defenders were letting it go out thinking it was going to be their ball to kick away. But it got deflected by Shawsheen originally. The header knocks it back to the net. Shawsheen knocks it away. Shot into a maze of players, actually went off the foot of a Tech player. And we're back in the Tech end. And Shawsheen knocks it into the Shawsheen bench area. So for first part of the game, Shawsheen kept it in the Tech end. Now it's Tech keeping it in the Shawsheen end. Shot from long range, didn't miss by much. Almost went inside that near post. Came from the far side. Just went wide and out of play. Shawsheen will kick it away. Tech coming back. Couldn't get the shot off. It got deflected away. And he knocked it right back. Popped up again. Shawsheen pushed it ahead, but nice hustle coming back. Breaking up the play for Tech was Jason Robles. Tech, nice, good hard work, came away with that one. Battling with a Shawsheen player and took it away. Broken up. Tech back there. Good defense breaking up that long lead pass. And again, a little one-on-one. They almost gave that one away. Shawsheen almost took it away. And they would have walked in alone if they did. But it winds up being knocked out by Shawsheen. Picked off on the near side. So after the 2 goals, it's been kind of quiet. No shots on net. Just everybody playing defense, trying to make something happen. Yeah, it's going to go out off Tech. Try to make a swing around the defense and carried it out of play. Tech will get the throw in. And Shawsheen knocks it out again. They'll get the throw in a little bit deeper, right about at midfield. Bounces by everybody. And once again, Shawsheen will knock it out. The throw in will move a little further down. Tech picks it off. Shawsheen gets it back. And they knock it deep. And there's a collision. Body's going down. Shawsheen winds up with it. And they're going to call a collision on Shawsheen. They were both going for it. They came together in a pile. Both Tech player went down. Shawsheen player went and got the ball and tried to center it out in front, but they blew the whistle as soon as he touched it. And they're going to give Tech a free kick. So whistle was a little bit late on the play, but they got the right call. Bodies go down again. No call on that one. Shawsheen content to hit those long passes, hoping they can get somebody open. Shawsheen loses it out of play. Before they throw it in, we'll have substitutions. So Robles waiting to throw it in. Shawsheen was yelling at when the ball popped up, the Tech got their hand on it, but they didn't call it. Nice defense there. They went down, blocked it, and now Keck gets stripped up from behind, taken down, and he'll get another free kick. Just past the halfway mark of this first half, 1-1 the score. Shawsheen answered first, and then Tech answered back. Tech has picked up the pace a little bit from the first few minutes. That goal did kind of pick them up a bit. And we got a whistle. And that was a Tech player taking a Shawsheen player down. Free kick from right at the Shawsheen bench. Headed away by Tech. They get it to the middle, and they bring it back. And he pushed it just far enough, and they almost made the good pass. Defense nicely by Shawsheen. Deflected, and it goes out, and it went out off Tech. They try to make the pass to the near side. I think it was Garung that was breaking down the near side. And he was open, but the defender got a piece of the ball and deflected it away. Now Garung comes away with it. Try to get the shot off, it got blocked. And Shawsheen will knock it out. And once again, Robles will throw it in. They blew the whistle and they're saying violation of the throw-in. I thought they were blowing the whistle to do it over again for the subs, but they called a violation. I still don't know how you can violate throwing the ball in. Somebody's got to explain that to me. Tech knocks it ahead. Shawsheen is there to pick it off. Tech takes it away. Down the near side. Trying to throw it out in front. Couldn't get a foot on it. Popped straight up in the air. Kearns didn't bother catching it. He just slapped it away with two hands. He could have caught it and got the kick. And Tech, playing with it over in that far corner, winds up losing it out of bounds. Shoot it to the net. Kearns came way out of the net. It went out of play. They're calling it off Tech. There was one Tech player squeezed between two defenders and the goaltender Kearns, and he tried to get a head on it, and it wound up going out. Shawsheen coming back with that long lead pass. And Tech just knocks it out off the official. Shawsheen will get the throw in down deep. Tech coming back. Garang cuts it to the middle. Stays with it. Pushes it to the far side. Tech's not going to get there in time to keep it in play. This is Commonwealth Conference boys soccer. I know Shawsheen won a game. I don't know if it was in the conference. I don't know if it was. I know Tech's game was in the city tournament, not a conference game. So this is their first conference game. Shawsheen kicks it away. And we got a foot race, and Tech gets there first and kicks it out. They get in the middle, they knock it deep, looking for a break. Curran's coming way out of the net, almost to the 10-yard line. Picking it off. Broken up by Shawsheen. Broken up by Tech. Man, deflected out off Shawsheen. And we're going to get a timeout. Down on the field with the score, Lintech 1, Shawsheen 1. Again, Shawsheen kicking it deep, looking to get it down there, and maybe somebody get a break, and they almost did. Tech misplayed it at their feet. Shawsheen almost took it away, but couldn't get a shot off. So Lintech coach can breathe a little sigh of relief that they didn't give it away there. Little give and go. They threw it too far behind Garang. And they're going to call contact. And they call it against Shawsheen. Tech will get the shot from right about the 30-yard line. They drill it to the net. Kearns gave Coach Teverell a little few gray hairs. He caught it, bobbled it, laid it in front of him, and then was able to grab it before the blue shirt got to it. They put the free kick right in the middle of the net. Neither team has really been really close. That free kick was an easy save for Kearns, but neither team, Shawsheen especially, hasn't come close to put anything on Alicorn. And Tech hasn't really come close either since they tied it at 1. Down the near side, trying to get around, can't. Turns, would-be centering pass is blocked. Shawsheen looking to get around, looking to get away, broken up. We got a trip, and again, a little bit of a late whistle. He looked back to see if they were going to call it, and just as he looked back, they blew the whistle for the trip. And Shawsheen will get a free kick. High and deep, and it's headed into the net. He kicked it high and deep. The goaltender was coming out to make the catch, and it looked like it might have gone off the head of a Tech player. There was a mess of players out in front. Alicorn was going to come out and make the catch, and all of a sudden, everybody went up, and it looked like it might have gone off the head of a Tech player. Tyler Archibald was the kicker from the 45-yard line. He put it high in the air, dead center of the net. That's a tough goal for Tech to give up. Shot too high, went over the net, not a play. So Tech finds themselves again down a goal. Shawsheen got that first shot on net, got the goal. The next shot on net winds up with a goal. I wish I could tell you who got it. There was a maze of players out in front. Everybody went up. They could very easily have had a Tech player get his head on it, and it deflected over the head of Alicorn into the back of the net. He had no chance. He was coming out. He was like a center fielder coming in for a fly ball, had two hands up, going to make the catch. Now Alicorn comes out and will play it at the near side of the net, and he'll throw it upfield. Herrera push it up. Straight up in the air. Herrera got a head on it. Tipped ahead. The defense comes over and picks it off for Shawsheen. And they bring it back the other way. And here's Herrera blocking that pass. I'm not sure what that whistle was for. There was collision before, and that really late whistle, I don't know. They called it very late. That ball went upfield. Tech had it coming back the other way, and then they blew the whistle for the contact. And now Shawsheen bangs into Tech from behind. They knock it deep. Tech couldn't control it. They finally tried to get the shot off. It got blocked. If they could have controlled it, they would have walked in. Shot again blocked by Shawsheen out in front. No call on that takedown. Throw it up. Goes by the net. Tech couldn't keep it in play. Went from the far side all the way by the net to the near side, bounced, and went out of play. Shawsheen will kick it away. Herrera trying to track it down. Playing it on a couple of hops. Taking it to the middle. Trying to line up a shot. Blocked and taken away. They've been awful close to getting in tight, getting a shot off, and every time they do, Shawsheen defense is there to get a piece of it, block it, or knock the pass away. And Tech hasn't got a real good shot off since they scored the goal. Again, he had an opportunity to take a shot on the first pass. They waited to try and get around the defense, and then they couldn't get the shot off. We're in the final 2 minutes with Shawsheen leading it 2-1. Just kept it in. They take the shot from long range. It goes wide right. Not much time left in this first half. That tough shot. Tyler Archibald with that high arcing free kick from outside the 40-yard line. And it got deflected in by somebody through a maze of players. Contact called. Tech gets another free kick from the 30-yard line. They try to set it out to the left and try to hook it back, and it just stayed left wide and went out of play. So they battled. Shawsheen got the first goal on a rocket by Adreno Trotter. Tech got it back on a free kick by Bill Arriaga, but then that long free kick by Tyler Archibald got headed in by somebody out in front. A maze of players. Could have been a Tech head. Knocked it by Alarcon, and that's the difference, as it's Shawsheen 2, Lynn Tech 1 at halftime. Welcome back to Manning Fields. We're just about set the second half. Shawsheen is out there. Tech is out there. They're waiting for Shawsheen to come out. Shawsheen leading it 2-1. They got that tough goal. Tyler Archibald lofted that high kick out in front. It looked like it bounced off something. It might have bounced off a Tech player. But it was the goal that made it 2-1. It was a rocket by Tyler Archibald that got them on the board very early. And the Tech answered back on a free kick by Builder Arriaga. And was 1-1 till that straight kick. We found out that second goal, they gave it to Tyler Newhouse. I wasn't sure whether it went off a Tech head out in front. And the young lady, official scorer in the press box running the scoreboard, she thought it was off a Tech head too, and gave it to Tyler Archibald with that outstanding kick from outside the 40-yard line. But they said it was tipped in by number 18. So we're underway in the second half, 2-1 Shawsheen, trying to go 2-0 on the season, as is Lynn Tech. We got a lot of soccer left to play. Busy week for Tech. They played the game last night. They're playing tonight. They get a break Friday off, but then they come right back here Saturday. Tech got the shot off. It got deflected to the far side. And I believe that was Garung with that last shot that kicked it wide and out of play. So Tech has got to get a little giddy up in their step because they're down a goal. Shot from long range goes wide left, wide right. They kick it high in the air, headed away, headed back. Shawsheen trying to gain control. Upfield for Tech. They get by the defense. A shift. Down deep. And I think they call Tech offside. Look at the young man in front of me, Billy Hartshorn, number 10 for Shawsheen. He is completely bald. And I remember him from last year and looking at it and saying, very unusual to see high school kids like that. Usually they have more hair than the parents probably would like. He doesn't have to worry about that. Trying to knock it deep, blocked by the defense. Tech gets it back. Trying to get a shot off with the left foot. And it got blocked by Shawsheen and knocked out. Tech will get a corner kick. Coming from the far side. Out in front. They got a few heads on it. They got the shot off. Looked like they're going to tie the game up. Kearns got up and got two hands on it and tipped it over the net. Almost a perfect corner kick. They'll do it again from the same spot. Out in front again. They got a head on it, but they knocked it back. Down deep. Shawsheen was trying to let it go out, and they actually touched it, and that gives Tech another corner kick. This one coming from the near side. They got two heads on it, one Tech and one Shawsheen. The Shawsheen player got a head on it, the last head, and tipped it off the goalpost into the hands of Kearns. That's how close Tech came. Another perfect corner kick. They tipped it, looked like it was going in the net. Shawsheen went up, tried to get a head on it and knock it away. They knocked it up and almost in. It went off the goalpost. And Kearns was able to grab it and keep it out. Shot blocked. Nice defense by Camelio. Went up and got it. Blocked it with his hip, actually. And Shawsheen knocks it out. But that was like almost like a three-cushion billiard. Off Tech, off Shawsheen, into the hands of Kearns. They knock it toward the net. It's loose. It was going in, and the defender came over and knocked it out. Shot blocked. Shot blocked again. And we got a takedown. They got the kick up. It was deflected a couple of times. It landed on the turf. They had a wide open shot. Kearns was out of the net. They took the shot, and the defender went over and got a piece of it. I think that was Camelio that made the big defensive play for Shawsheen. Now the free kick coming from just outside the 10. Again, they got a piece, and they got another piece. Two big saves by Kearns. They tipped it. Kearns got a piece of it. Right back on the foot of Tech. They knocked it to the net. Kearns got a piece again. You can't come much closer than Tech has come the last minute or two, knocking it into the net. All those skirmishes out in front of the net, Shawsheen got a couple of big breaks. And then Kearns made a couple of big saves. And Camelio made that big save, becoming the goaltender. Waiting for a ball. So they call it a collision, I guess, because they're getting a free kick. And here, and he does it again right out in front. And they almost got a head on it. Tech knocked it away. Another nice kick by Archibald. He's only a junior. We told they got a young team. They only have 4 seniors. They try and knock it to the net. It was wide to the near side. Alicorn came out, picked it off, kicked it away. Shawsheen lost it. Tech gets it back. They try to tip it by. Shawsheen got a foot on it. It went out off Tech. Tech getting to it first. Coming back. Blocked away by the defense, knocking it away. And that's Camelio again, playing well on that back end. Trying to center it. Headed away. And that was Tyler Newhouse, I think, getting ahead on that one. Shawsheen kicks it away. And Tech knocks it out off Shawsheen. Herrera back there with it. Tech trying to knock it deep. And I don't know if it hit somebody in the hand. But Tech is going to get a free kick. From the 35-yard line. See if they can reach the net from here. Out in front, and right making the basket catch was Adam Kearns. It went right by everybody, right into the lap of Kearns. He picked it off, and he'll kick it away. Now he throws it away. And Shawsheen knocks it deep into the Tech end. Herrera will track it down. They almost gave that one away. They just missed picking that pass off. In the middle, Tech got a foot on it, but there was nobody there to tip it to. Kearns comes out, grabs it, and he'll kick it away. High shot kick. Bounces out of play. They threw it in, but they blew the whistle because there's substitutions for both teams. And now it goes out off Tech. They started that throw in before the player for Shawsheen got off the field that was being subbed for. Now the official's over talking to Shawsheen about something. I'm not sure what this is all about. Shawsheen gets the throw in. He was over talking to Coach Severo. Now they get back to soccer. Tech just got a piece of it. Shawsheen trying to get a nice job defensively. Not letting Shawsheen get to the ball. They would have had a shot. Try to knock it deep. Shawsheen heads it away. Popped high in the air back to the Tech end. And it's going to, I thought it was going to bounce and go out of play, but Shawsheen kept it in. And now Tech knocks it out. They bang it upfield, they banged it off Shawsheen and went out of play. Tech will get to kick it away. Little tip passes, Tech bringing it back. Now they push it all the way back to Herrera. Trying to get something going. They trail 2-1. They kick it toward the net. And Shawsheen lets it go out of play. Shawsheen laying back a little bit defensively with that 2-1 lead. Just looking to send the ball deep. And finally goes out off Shawsheen. Actually calls Shawsheen for making the contact, I think. So it's going to be a free kick. And they drill it wide right, and it goes out of play. They only have one guy back near midfield, Shawsheen. Everybody else is kind of packed in a little bit, just trying to keep Tech off the board. And we're going to just kick it deep into the Tech end. Picked off. Pushing it ahead. Down the near side. Ah, they knock it all the way back. And it's going to go out off Shawsheen. Knocked in the middle, deflected away. Shawsheen breaks it up. They're content to just keep everybody in tight, holding on to the 2-1 lead. Centered. Tech got a head on it, but couldn't get a lot on it. Kearns able to make the easy save. They centered it nicely, got up, couldn't lift it, just kind of bounced it into Kearns' lap. Just past the halfway mark of this second half. 2-1 Shawsheen. And those Shawsheen players that get it, they're just kicking it deep. Just like that. Forcing Tech to go back and track it down. They'll kick it back to Alicorn. And he boots it away. And they knock it deep again. Alicorn will play it. Throws it upfield. Blocked off Tech. Just tipped it by. And then it gets tipped out by Giannetti of Shawsheen. Tech is just keeping in the Shawsheen end because Shawsheen is just saying, we get it, we'll kick it deep and let Tech bring it back again. Pass. Easy pickings for the defense there, coming over and knocking it away. Camelio doing the honors. Headed back upfield. Herrera has to track it down. Shawsheen takes it away. 1-on-1 for the moment. And kind of lost it and had to turn around and get it back again. Shawsheen throwing it in the middle. Tech's turn to kick it deep. Shawsheen will track it down their own end. Blocked. Knocked out by Shawsheen. Substitution for the Tigers. Popped straight up in the air. And it gets headed by Shawsheen out of play. And Shawsheen knocks it out again. Trying to center it. Blocked with the body, but they lose it. Tech gets it back. Trying to walk in, they break it up, and they knock it deep. And Tech will try to get it back again. Shawsheen knocks it out. Corner kick coming up for the Tigers from the near side. They have come very, very close on a couple of these. The defense at the side of the net tried to kick it away. They kicked it towards upfield, but it banged off a Tech player but went out of play. It goes out. Tech looking to quickly get it back in. They need a goal. They're down 2-1. Shawsheen content to just knock it downfield and sit back and play tight defense and try to keep Tech off the board. So as much as Shawsheen is the enemy, the clock is turned to be the enemy too, as we're well into the second half. Nice little shift. All the way back to Herrera. Trying to get in the middle. Shawsheen is squeezing in, not letting them get anything in front of the net. So anything that's coming is going to have to come from long range. And here's Shawsheen knocking it away. Little give and go. Shawsheen breaks it up again. And they just knock it deep again. Tech breaks it up. Yeah, they blew the whistle. One of the Tech players went down. It looks like he's okay. He's skipped over to the bench and sat down. The trainer will come over and take a look. And that's one of the things where Shawsheen just throws it in and says, here, you take it. When that happens, they blew the whistle. Giving neither team an advantage. Tech is going to wind up with a corner kick. Out in front again. And here's Kearns, he went up and got two hands on it, dropped it, but very quickly picked up the ball on a hop in a maze of players, white shirts and blue shirts all around him. And he boots it high in the air, just past midfield as it gets deflected into the Shawsheen bench area. Tech gets the throw in. And there's Shawsheen knocking it deep again. Blocked by Tech. Here's Shawsheen again, just knocking it deep. Headed to the near side. Bodies go down. And they knock it deep again. Herrera's back there. Pass picked off. And again, Shawsheen just knocking it deep and making Tech start all over again. 10 minutes and counting left in this one. 2-1 Shawsheen. And that second goal was a really tough goal for Tech to give up. Tech's going to get called, I think, for knocking Shawsheen down. They were running from sideline to sideline. Little hip check. Took the Shawsheen player down. So just inside the 45, they'll kick it away. Here's one of those another booming kicks. Tyler Archibald's got 1.5 feet. Shawsheen might want him to kick field goals and extra points. To the middle. Shawsheen is there to kick it away. Tech really can't get anything done in the middle. They're really squeezing at all kinds of white shirts in the center of the field. And Tech just can't get anything done. Tech will get another throw in. It's been down the Shawsheen end most of this half. But they've been content to just get it, kick it away, and let Tech start over again. Here comes a free kick. They get it to the net, and it goes wide of the net and out of play. Eight minutes and counting left in this one. Both teams looking to go 2-0. All by himself upfield. Now it's headed away by Tech, headed away again. And here's Shawsheen knocking it deep. And Tech will have to start all over again. That's been the norm for the second half. After they got that goal in the first half to make it 2-1, Shawsheen's been content to say, let's keep Tech off the board. Almost like we have enough goals if we keep them off the board. We got a Tech player down. He was laying in play, so now he has to pull himself off the field. I think that's Arriaga. They let it go out. Tech gets the throw in. Trying to center it. Too many bodies in the middle for Shawsheen. Nice pick by Herrera at midfield. Just took it away. Popped to the far side, headed away. Out. I think Tech is going to get another corner kick. You're going to have to try and connect on one of these. We're coming up on 5 minutes left in the game. They trail 2-1. Right in the middle. Loose. Headed away. The shot, they couldn't get a good shot off. Got another shot off, deflected, still loose, still loose. Can't get the shot off. Keeping it alive. Went down hard. Can't get it through that maze of white shirts. Every time they try to get it in the middle or inside the 10-yard line, 4, 5, 6 white shirts surrounding the ball. And it's hard to get those passes through. Knocked out by Shawsheen. Loose. Tech try to knock it to the net. They get under it. Sky high, it way over the net and out of play. 4 minutes and counting left. The clock becomes even more an enemy of Lynn Tech as Shawsheen is just going back in that defensive shell and not letting Tech get anything in front. They're just content to knock it deep downfield. Shawsheen kept it in. Tech took it away. Shawsheen knocks it out. And they tried to knock it deep, and they fanned on it. And then Tech tried to sneak by a couple of people, and Shawsheen just said, I don't think so, and they knocked it away, and they knocked it deep again. Tech tried to knock it toward the net, and it just got blocked out of play. Again, Shawsheen just knocking it upfield. Out in front, Shawsheen knocks it away. Shawsheen blocks the shot. It's Camilio again playing really well on that back line. A little too much one-on-one there, wasting a little too much time. Herrera has to track it down. We're in the final 2 minutes. Tipped out in front, headed. Knocked away, headed again. And we got Tech player wound up getting knocked down. He made the first contact. He gave a little bit of a push. They caught that one. And then the second one was him going down. And Shawsheen will kick it away. Time winding down the Tigers, and there's Shawsheen just content to knock it deep. They get around, they get tripped. Tech will get a free kick. And they can certainly reach the net from here, but can they get it to the back of the net is the question mark. Just inside the 25-yard line. This may be their last hurrah with the clock winding down. They're trailing 2-1. They got to get it in the back of the net. They drill it just over the crossbar, just a little bit too high. Good effort. And that might just about do it for the Tigers because there's not a lot of time left. They kick it deep again. Alicorn has to play it on a couple of hops. And he tries to drill it upfield. Picked off by Shawsheen. From long range, just went wide. Good bid. Just noticed the official looking at his watch. I was trying to understand that new rule. If you, in the last few minutes, if you up a goal, if you choose to substitute, then time is added to the clock. I don't know. I'll have to find out what that means. Because Shawsheen has made a substitution, so I don't know if that adds a little more time for Tech. But the way things are going right now, it doesn't look like it's going to make any difference. They just can't get close to getting a good shot on net. Out, and Tech is going to get a corner kick. They've been close on these. They've been almost a couple of times. They need this one right now. Headed away by Shawsheen. And knocked away deep by Shawsheen. Herrera will track it down. They take the shot, and it goes wide right. And again, the official looking at his watch, so time has to be winding down. I'm sure when the coaches realize that new rule they're talking about, that they won't substitute in the last couple of minutes when they're up a goal. Herrera heads it back. Popped up. Territorial-wise, Tech has controlled, but now they try to go through, and you can see like 5 or 6 white shirts all over the Tech players, and they blow the whistle, and that's going to do it. So Shawsheen is going to win it. All the scoring in the first half, it was Adreno Trotter who got out in front of everybody and let one go from about the 15-yard line or the 10-yard line and just got it inside the near post, and it was 1-0 Shawsheen. On a free kick from about the 30-yard line, Bilda Arriaga popped it and knocked it up over the head of the goaltender into the back of the net. It was 1-1. And then late in the first half, Tyler Archibald lobbed one high and deep from outside the 40-yard line, lofted high and deep in front of the net, and it was Tyler Newhouse in a maze of players who went up and got a head on it and headed it over the goaltender, Alicorn, and that made it 2-1 Shawsheen, and they made it stand up in the second half. They went almost exclusively to defense in the second half, just content to knock the ball away. Tech had a couple of golden opportunities. Kearns made a couple of big plays on tips. One of the defenders, Camelio, turned out to be the goaltender on a play and made a save. And Tech just couldn't get that second goal. And then they were frustrated the last few minutes with that defensive mode of Shawsheen. They couldn't really get a good shot on net, and it cost them. So Shawsheen is going to go to 2-0. Tech is going to drop to 1-1 as Shawsheen wins it over Lynn Tech by a score of 2-1. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.